Hello everyone, it's the Canadian Wifier. Today I'm going to teach you the difference between something getting banned from a tier and something simply moving up via usage. To begin, I'm going to give an extremely basic explanation of how Smogon tiering actually works for those of you who don't know. Pokemon are split up into 4 playable standard tiers: overused, underused, rarely used, and never used. And as their name suggests, they are based off of usage. To start off every generation, every Pokemon is placed into the overused, or OU metagame. After giving the metagame 3 months to develop and grow, a list called a 3-month usage is derived. Each month's usage contributes a different amount of importance to the final number, with 5/6 of the weight coming from the most recent month, 1/8 from the month before that, and 1/24 from the month before that. The list is then sorted from the most used Pokemon to the least used, with a cutoff to the tier below starting at 3.41% usage. This means anything below 3.41% usage in overused is now considered underused. This 3-month cycle continues and eventually creates all 4 standard metagames: OU, UU, RU, and NU. In addition, each standard tier has a ban list, which you can see on the right. The most commonly known ban list being the Uber's ban list, which is the ban list for OU. UU, RU, and NU also have ban lists, referred to as BL, BL2, and BL3 respectively. Now that you have a basic understanding of the hierarchy of Smogon tiers, let's explain the difference between a ban and a simple rise via usage. Now, a ban takes place when a tier's voting council determines a Pokemon to be too powerful, centralizing, or unhealthy for the tier. Some examples of bans include Mega Kangaskhan, which was banned from OU to Ubers, Staraptor, Diggersby, the ability Drizzle, and the item Gardevoirite, which were banned from UU to BL, Kyurem, which was banned from RU to BL2, and Sigilyph, which was banned from NU to BL3. Now, the difference between a ban and a Pokemon simply rising to a higher tier via usage is that a Pokemon can rise to a higher tier via usage regardless of how well or poorly it performs there. If it receives higher than 3.4% usage in a tier higher up than the one it is currently in, it will rise to said tier, no exceptions. Some examples of this happening include Manectric rising from UU to OU. It was a balanced Pokemon in the UU metagame, but it received more than 3.4% usage in OU over a 3-month period due to its effectiveness as a check to Talonflame, Greninja, and its usefulness on hyper offense in general. Despite it not being ban-worthy in UU, it is now considered OU due to its usage in the tier. Another, more recent lower tier example is Fletchinder and Magneton moving from NU to RU. They were neither too powerful nor centralizing in the never used metagame. In fact, they were incredibly balanced within it. They just simply received more than 3.4% usage in a higher tier, in this case RU, and are now considered RU Pokemon, thus making them ineligible for use in NU. If they receive less than 3.4% usage in the future, they will once again drop back down to NU. Another difference between a ban and a Pokemon rising via usage is a Pokemon that rose via usage can and will drop back down if the usage ever drops back below 3.4%. But a banned Pokemon will remain banned regardless of whether its usage rises or falls. For example, if Fletchinder stops receiving the 3.4% usage it achieves in RU, it would once again drop back down to NU and be eligible for play there. However, a Pokemon like Sigilyph will not be considered NU again, even if its usage drops below 3.4 in RU, because it was already deemed too powerful for NU. And that about sums up the main differences between the two. I hope this video taught everyone a little something about how Smogon tiers work, are operated, and the difference between a ban and a simple rise up via usage. Thank you all for listening, take care, and I will see you next time.